Today's Reef Gear feature, the Apogee MQ-510 Full Spectrum Underwater LED Par Meter. I'll tell you how to get it right the first time and place your corals with confidence. Plus, some target ranges to shoot for optimal placement of your LPS, SPS, and soft corals. Because light is the #1 source for nutrients for corals, it is so important to know just how much par your corals are actually getting when you put them in your tank. Not enough light, your corals are reaching or receding. Too much light, your corals are bleaching or retracting. All tanks are different. Flow pattern and flow intensity, lighting brand and mounting height, spacing of lighting fixtures and spectrums, rock structure, and coral growth all can affect the amount of light your corals are receiving. How do you know how much light your corals are actually getting? And how do you know if you need a par meter to get these readings? The simple answer here, if you have corals and a light, you need to measure your par and you need a par meter. And here's why. Our eyes are actually terrible light measuring tools. In fact, our eyes have no ability at all to accurately measure par whatsoever. So even if you think you have amazing eyesight, you can probably stop guessing because it's highly unlikely that what you think is too bright or not bright enough is probably not the case. The Apogee MQ-510 was specifically designed for all lighting options, including LEDs, and is fully calibrated and ready to use right out of the box. The sensor is fully waterproof, and the easy-to-use digital display allows you to get reliable and repeatable par readings in seconds. The best part though, unlike some other par meters, the Apogee MQ-510 now has an immersion correction factor built right in and will automatically compensate for nearly all effects underwater readings may have. So no conversions, no confusions, the digitally displayed number is your par reading. Beyond its super simple drop in and get your reading, the MQ-510 has a couple modes that are extremely useful for collecting and storing your lighting measurements. The log mode, which is most commonly used for determining peak lighting times, automatically powers a meter on and off, taking 60 par measurements, one every 30 seconds. Every 30 minutes, the meter will average those par measurements and record the average value. The sample mode will record up to 99 manual measurements, which you can write down on a photo of your tank, or using their AC100 communication cable, you can download it to a spreadsheet. These readings are really handy for future coral purchases, especially if you're trying to fill that last spot in your tank with that perfect coral. Also is a great reference point to see how coral growth may have changed your par levels over time and if lighting adjustments are needed. So what par should you aim for? The 200 to 350 average par throughout your tank for SPS dominant systems, or in a mixed tank, place your SPS in these zones. And 75 to 150 for your LPS and softies. 3 quick tips for the MQ-510. Number 1, want to spread out the cost? Talk to your local reef club and buy one as a group. Or if you want to make a little side money, you get it and rent it out to club members. 2, rinse the waterproof sensor in RO water before you store it. And 3, get the wand. With up to 40 inches of reach, you can get all your readings anywhere in your tank without getting soaked. So stop guessing and place your corals with confidence. Click the link and never risk losing your corals to improper lighting again.